Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2. So, full disclaimer, it's complete blasphemy, I know, but I actually have not seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding. So I went into the sequel not having seen the first one, but trust me, I had a good gist of what I was getting myself into. And unfortunately, kind of let me down just because the first one is so hyped. It's this amazing film, hilarious. I still need to watch it. I am still very intrigued to see it. But the second one, The best way I can think to explain My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 is a really long sitcom episode. It just felt like a 2-hour TV show, really. So the first one is the highest grossing romantic comedy, and it was an indie film. It had a tiny budget and made hundreds of millions of dollars worldwide. So I can understand why the production value may have been low on that one. Here we are, however many years later, the production value still seemed pretty low, and unfortunately, it just all felt very TV. All of the actors, literally every single one, was hamming it up. Nia Vardalos, she is a very charming woman. She just exudes that charm. But I think she had maybe 2 facial expressions this entire film. Is this big, awkward smile for about 80%, and then a sullen, sad look for the other 20. And then we had John Corbett, who I actually thought was very strong. His hair just annoyed the crap out of me, if we're being honest. I did think Elena Kampouris as their daughter was very good. I think she gave the best all-around performance out of any of the actors or actresses in this film, and I just really enjoyed watching her. Unfortunately, her character completely fell apart at the end of the movie for me. You know, Lainey Kazan, she's always funny, she's over the top, and I could deal with her just because I like that persona from her, and that's what I expect to see when she's on film. John Stamos makes an appearance, Joey Fatone, child, please. But overall, everybody was just hamming it up, just yuck, 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 to get the laugh. And most of the jokes just seemed very obvious to me, like they were going for what seems like probably very similar jokes to the original one, if not completely ripping off their own first movie. And so many of the situations are just so exaggerated that it loses connection when you're just so in your face with these big jokey jokes that, it's hard to connect to the film on that emotional level. I think they do start to tone it down as we go along, and we do start to get back into that emotional core of the film, which is nice. And maybe they just thought they really needed to reconnect with the audience at the beginning, so they really needed to lay that cheese on thick. I'm not sure, but it really didn't work for me. When it is toned down and when the jokes do get a little bit less obvious and more authentic, there are some nice laughs here, there are some nice moments. The heart at the center of the story does unveil itself near the end, which is a nice touch. Unfortunately, there's just so much going on around that. We have the main storyline following the main family and their daughter growing up, and how parents, deal with empty nest and going away. Do you stay? And how do you let go of your children? How do you stop smothering them? And then we have the secondary storyline, which kind of is the big fat Greek wedding here, and that is the parents' marriage. And that one, is the outrageous fun. But amidst that, we have character revelations, particularly the one here with Mr. NSYNC himself, Joey Fatone, which felt completely shoehorned. There was no heart to it. There was no need for it. I was kind of just like, are you serious? Is this just a checkbox that we needed to get out of the way? We had a storyline with the past brother that had a decent enough moment, but again, it just felt shoved in there. We had the neighbors and a confrontation with the neighbors. What is this? Why are so many things being pushed into this plot? We have prom, just everything. Everything is shoved into a very small plot. We have so many characters, so many craziness going on. It feels like it would have been much better served as a series where they had episodes to dedicate to each one of these small things, and you laugh, you have a nice time for 30 minutes at your home, and then you go about your life, having not paid to experience it. So overall, I think My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 is a harmless movie. You won't be mad you watched it, but it doesn't bring anything new to the table. And I think it would make a nice rental, a solid TV watch. But I don't think you need to pay movie theater prices to see this one. So, that has been my review of My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2? Were you hoping for a sequel all these years later? And what did you think of the original? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!